I'm Emma Lawson, and I'm in the EDU104 class, fall 2012, for the first 8 weeks. And for my YouTube book project, I read The Freedom Writer's Diary by Erin Gruel and her class. And in my opinion, the most important aspect of this book was that she took these kids from being really unmotivated and hating school to kids who loved to learn. So the most important thing is that she made them want to learn new things. And so this book was about a teacher who was fresh out of college, and she went to teach a freshman English class in Long Beach, California, in the middle of a big race war. And the kids were very unmotivated, and they were rude towards her because she came from a completely different background, and they thought she didn't understand them, and she thought that they didn't understand her, and in terms of backgrounds and beliefs and ideas about education and things like that. And she is very motivated to make a change. She doesn't want these kids to drop out, and she does everything in her power to kind of do different things in the classroom and make things that will make them want to learn. And after she finds out that they don't know what the Holocaust is, many of them don't, she wants to teach them about that because she feels like they'll be able to relate, because one race hating another for no particular reason was kind of what was going on in their lives. So she would take them on trips to places and do things with them which kind of brought them together as a family, and they started to accept one another. And through learning about the Holocaust, they read Anne Frank's diary, and they even got Miep Gies to come and speak to their class, which they were very impressed with Mrs. Gruel at that point. And so to kind of help them out, before Miep Gies came to visit, she gave them all diaries. And they would record things that things that were going on in their life, or thoughts that they were having, or concerns, or anything really. They just wrote in these diaries. And they sent letters to Miep Gies, which is how they got her to come to their classroom. And to do that, they all got together and raised money, and which really became a team effort and brought them all really close together. And by taking them on trips and doing unconventional activities with them, Erin Gruel really made a positive impact on her class. And after the students sort of became a family, they were so close. And I just think it was really important that Mrs. Gruel took this group of kids who were headed for a life of gangs and violence, and she turned them into a group of successful graduates who most of them were the first in their families to graduate. So overall, the most important aspect of this book was that Mrs. Gruel made her students want to learn in a fun, engaging way, and took them from a negative life on the streets of LA to a positive future.